my lovelies, how you doing? And welcome to Taff Rocks HQ. Mother's Day is coming, and if you've got that special person in your life that you'd like to gift a really nice rock to, but perhaps you've not painted one before, or you think it's a bit complicated, today I want to show you a very simple little rock that anyone in receipt of this gift for Mother's Day will appreciate quite a bit. Now in this project I'm going to be using just circles. I used a bottle top for mine, but I did find it was difficult to get around the sides, so if you think that you're going to have the same problem, draw your circle on a piece of paper or card and cut it out, and then you could just lay it on the rock and it'll go down the sides. Perfect. Let's have a look at this project and I hope you enjoy it. This is going to be a super simple flower with just two colours. You might be able to see that I've already drawn my pencil outline, so I'm going to go over those. Now if you were wondering how I got my circle to look so good, first of all, I've already drawn it in pencil to help me. And secondly, I used a bottle top. So if you've got a bottle top that you can fit onto your rock and fit the leaves in using the same bottle top, or a penny, or you know, any kind of coin, this is going to be brilliant because I'm going to fill in nearly all of this rock with just this flower. What I don't want to do is I don't want to come all the way with this pen. You can with your pencil. I don't want to come all the way to the circle, but if I do, then we'll worry about that later. Now when you do yours with your pencil, you can draw around the whole of whatever circle object that you're using and go around just the outside like this and erase the pencil. Because all we're going to be using is two different colours here, maybe three, and I'm going to use paint pens. So I'm going to leave my outline dry and then I'll be back with you. I've chosen two colours. I've got this rather nice purple and a pale blue. I'm going to use the darker colour on the inside. Each of my petals is now going to be this rather lovely blue colour. Now I'm not going to let you sit there and just watch me scribble all over this. So once this is complete, I will be right back with you. Our little flower is now looking absolutely awesome. So the colour that I used for the inside, I am now going to go around the outline of this flower with. Now these lines are going to need a second coat, but before we even do that, this is the detail that I'm thinking of for each leaf. 3 dots. And a wiggly line to get to the dots on each petal. Now what I want to do with this is I want to go around and do the outlines of each petal a little bit thicker, and only when it's dry I'm going to come back and we're going to do some outlining. Once this is 100% dry, because it needs to be, otherwise it's going to clog up my pens, we'll be back to do some additional outlining. So I'm going to go around the outside in black. I'm just going to do the bits that you can see, and I'll do the bits down here later. Okay, so I promise you now guys, right, when I go off camera I'm going to fix that bit that I just went out the line over there, and then I'm going to do these extra bits around the back. So my next task is to go around the bit in the middle So I've got two choices here. I want to go around the inside of each petal, and I can either do that in black or I can do it in white. So I think I'm going to do it in white. Again, I'm only going to do the bits that you can see, guys. I promise you I shall be doing the rest off camera later. Now the question I have is, do I do these bits? I don't know. We'll see. So I'm taking this off camera, finish doing the bits that you can't see, fix that bit, and then this will be done. I've had an extra idea with this. Because these look a bit plain, I'm just wondering if I could do a circle on the inside and then follow this down to there. I'm going to do this over the whole thing and see what it looks like. If it doesn't look too grand, I'll just go over it in the purple. Now this was not part of my plan at all, but because it has become part of my plan, just on the outside of the black line that's going around the inner circle, I'm going to put a white line. So whenever you do a piece of artwork, regardless of whether it's on a rock or a canvas, you know, if it morphs into something else, you want to add bits and it wasn't part of the plan, just run with it. This looks absolutely awesome like this. I might give these an extra layer for them to pop out a bit more, but I love this. Now I decided not to paint a background on this rock. I just left it white, as you saw in the project, and I still haven't painted a background on it simply because my little flower fills the whole rock. So I didn't feel that there was a need to put a background on it because there wasn't a lot of space left. Let's have a look. It's gone right down the sides. And I think it's lovely. Another handcrafted rock. I'll put links to all the moulds that I use for these in the description box below. I hope you do manage to create one of these and gift them to someone very special. Or you could just create one and share it out in the community. You don't have to choose the same colours as I have, as long as you choose two separate colours, one a lot darker than the other, because as you can see, having a dark one to go around the edges does make a difference. Of course, this one ended up evolving as I went along. I was having ideas as I was going. If this is what happens to you during your project, it's really great. Inspiration whilst doing something is very, very helpful. So go with it. Don't forget about it. Go with it. If it doesn't work, then if this hadn't worked, I'd have just coloured over the bits again. If you've enjoyed this week's project, guys, please don't forget to like and share it with your friends. If you'd like to help the Taff Rocks channel out, there's some links below for Patreon, Ko-fi and something on an Amazon wish list. Before you leave today, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and click that little notification bell so you know when we've uploaded new content. Until I see you next time, guys, keep on rocking, keep on being amazing, and ciao for now.